Hello, I'm Jonas. Welcome back to another video. Today, I want to talk a little bit about Minecraft and, well, seeing as I know a good amount of 1.16 PvP, I would like to, at least give insight or like give a little bit of experience and, look into how I do 1.16 PvP, how I find it works, and how I personally play it just in general. Now, I want to start with one thing in particular. Okay, I want to start with showing off this clip of me killing CPK. Now, this fight was relatively easy for me. I just want to analyze a little bit of this. It was, I think I still have more than half my health afterwards. Okay, so in the first part, you'll see us like dancing around each other first a little bit. See me jump to get a little bit closer, and then hold my shield. That's when he swings, disable my shield. That time I think he did. Not really entirely sure though, I didn't really hear a noise for that. And then as soon as he disabled my shield, I hit him because that would mean he would have to recharge his axe. And if I get the first hit, then we can keep trading axe crits, and that would win eventually. So you'll see here, he keeps holding up a shield trying to block a shot, but he doesn't. So I hit him again. Keeps trying to block it. He can't block it, and he hits me a few times, but none of those shots are fully charged, nor are they crits. So I would still be winning the fight at the end. Now here,
and now I can't.
he F5'd. I see him pull out his crossbow, so what I do is, that is not what I want to do. I see him pull out his crossbow, so he shoots. I immediately know that he's going to shoot, and I block it. Especially when he turns around with the crossbow. Now, comes over here.
Okay,
I just didn't get the apple in time, so while he's eating, I recharge my crossbow.
I needed to get the gap.
And then, there, he runs towards me. Or I run towards him. Right? And I pull up my shield because I knew he could be shooting. So then, as soon as he drops his shield down, I hit, and he hits me back. Did a little bit of knockback on me. I tried to do the same thing with him again, where he breaks my shield first, and I just start critting him over and over again. He didn't disable my shield though, so I just decided to crit him, because he swung first. Right.
Didn't break his shield.
So I crit him. I crit him again because he's still in range, and crossbow.
I didn't break his shield.
And he's dead. So that's the basics of how I killed him. Okay, so. One thing about this is I do wanna show a little bit of something. Let me spawn a few of these guys. Now, in regular Minecraft, there is a thing called W tapping, or 1.8. So it's basically where you look at my top right. You see I'm punching him further and further away, but like still being able to hit him. Like I'm only tapping W. Alright? That means that, I can keep hitting him when I hit him out of my range. Like he can't hit me. Alright, because I'm out of his hit reach. But I can hit him. That's W tapping. Now, this works in one way for regular Minecraft. It works in a way you have to get them at the perfectly correct range where they won't hit you. That's 1.16. Alright, that's one way to do sword PvP. Alright, but the problem with this is sword PvP. It's thing with that is you have to get them at the right time. One way to break out of that combo, if you do get caught up in it, is you run back and then you run back towards now speed. If you give yourself speed, just regular speed. Alright. This makes you faster, alright? Now, it also makes it so it's easier for you to go around and strafe. Now, when you think about strafing, people do strafing for one purpose only, and that's so the enemy can't hit you. I find strafing to be easier because you're moving around all at the same time. You are just running away from it. You're moving around all at the same time, right? And they can't do anything. And you will just keep on hitting them. Now, I would like to do a little show you guys a little bit of how to do this because I've seen people like play this game a little bit, or play this and not really know how to do it. Mainly my friends. Right-click your kit creator. Click the book. You can edit all of these, anything you want. Right, and then you right-click this to edit the amount. Right now we are trying to do swords. So I will show you guys a little bit of swords. Right, no crossbows. No shields either. Swords with shields are just a little bit too much. Alright? No gapples either. Just the bare basics. Now if you see here, what is he doing? He's asking why there is. Okay. Alright. Here, there's a bit of game lag. Yeah, here, I can put someone in combo if I strafe enough. Like him, he did good. He did good. He kept hitting me, he kept strafing, he got a few crits in. Now see, I got first hit, I'm getting more hits than him. And lag is screwing me. This is unlucky. Now, I'll teach you a little bit more mechanics right now. I'm just teaching you sword PvP. Like that, I managed to get him in the crit towards the end, and he had to run and eat. Basically, 1.16 PvP is all about getting more hits, and he knows I'm getting more hits, so he wants to go eat. That will cost him though, because I have critted him a few times. Now what I'm going to do is, then when he starts eating, I start eating. That way I would have also eaten, and I would have more health. And that's the basics of the sword PvP. Now let's try that with speed. Right? Alright. Speed is a little bit harder since you're faster, but you can also strafe more. So it would be hard to hit people, but you also have more mobility. He's running, and I killed him. So if both people have speed, you have to be enough to know the timing of the hits and be able to actually hit. Now this guy's spam clicking a little bit too much. I don't think he realizes. So 1.16 PvP all comes down to saturation and time. That is very important. Saturation and time. Now, I think sword PvP isn't too hard. It's not that different from 1.8. You just have to time the hits a little bit more. And as someone with a 62.4 win rate, 411 kills, 239 wins, and a total of 4 hours and 383 games of experience, I think I have a bit of credibility when it comes to this. Now, if we try Axe PvP. Axe PvP is going to be a little bit different. I'm just gonna do Axe and Axe only. Nothing else. Alright? Nothing else. No speed, nothing. Just Axe. Axe PvP is different in another way. You need to block. Well, Axe PvP, it's usually much like sword PvP, but in a way, it's you have to jump around a lot more to get the axe crits. Now, thing about this current PvP, it favors the defender more, basically. Technoblade, I said this once in one of his videos. 1.16 PvP does indeed. The defender, it favors a lot more. Alright? Which is why being able to block your shots, block the enemy with a shield is very important. If you're doing Axe PvP without, without shields, then it's going to be a pretty straightforward fight. Oh my god. This guy's somewhat decent. Somewhat decent. Okay. Now, there is one thing some people do, but not many people pull off unless you're good enough, you're good at strafing around, and the enemy is low enough that they are willing to just hold their shield there for a while. You can get behind the enemy, and he's pretty good. You can get behind the enemy, and then you can hit them. Alright? Dream has done that a few times in his manhunts. You might have seen it a few times. That's not very reliable, because you can't hit it off every single time. And they can always just unshield and hit you back. That's how it is. Now, if you want to do axe PvP with crossbows, that's a little bit more up my alley. Now, like I said, axe PvP, it's kind of hard. It can be hard, but it is not too difficult if you learn the mechanics. Shield disabling is a thing that if your shield gets hit, your shield gets disabled for a short amount of time. This is why the way I play, the moment the shield is disabled, I go completely offensive. I play defensive when I have my shield, and go completely offensive once I don't have my shield. Now, you might see this little trick I do, where they're putting up their shield, I just knock them. I hit them twice. That's a thing where basically I disable their shield and give them knockback damage at the exact same time, where I double click, and it makes it harder for them to hit me, basically. How's he still alive? How is he still alive? Okay. So, when you're axe critting, you want to be strafing around them. If someone's running, you want to shoot them with a crossbow. If someone's eating, you want to eat with them. It's all about matching up your enemy and being able to both. It's all about matching up with your enemy and being able to hit them. Like that. That is the bare basics of PvP. I didn't really cover too much. I didn't find a need to, because once you have those and you've practiced enough, then you will be good at be a lot better. If you check in the PvP Legacy Compass, there's a lot of game modes you can do, like crystal and OP duels, axe and bow duels, potion duels, mini games. There's UHC duels and OPK PvP, which most people are in mainly because the server's full. They sent you there. You just have to do /hub to get back. Now, a lot of people make a bunch of weird kits, so I would like to show off a few of those. A lot of people make normal kits. Those normal kits outweigh the weird kits, like this one. This one's a normal kit, right? But I don't like how overpowered it can be, especially with what's this guy doing? Like that. that is a thing you don't do often. Alright, it's not a thing you will pull off often. Like, you can't get people to hit themselves with their own arrows. One half the time. See him running? You want more advantage every single time. He's definitely a lot lower. I'm also kind of low, so I would like to eat. These fights can really be very drawn out, but I think that's what makes them fun and make them more enjoyable than others. Now, some people could just like be staring at you with their crossbow the entire time. You can unshield, advance, jump towards them for a little bit, and then kind of hit them. If you can hit them before they hit you, that can be pretty huge. That could mean possible death for them. He is so low. Like that. Alright. If someone's low enough, you can always just crossbow. Alright, There are so many situations in PvP that it is different. Like every time, every single fight. It's not just a flurry of CPS, left click, right click, spam that. No, it's actually a lot more difficult than that. All right. This guy, now sword PvP, especially on 1.16, I think that might happen often. Is I might die here because I didn't eat. Oh, that was I barely won that. You see, eating is so essential in fighting, because with the moment you eat, like if you have half a bar of hunger, it's going to count saturation and give you a ton of health, which is going to be a huge health boost, and it is going to help a lot. But you have to get far enough away to actually be able to eat. There are a bunch of weird kits out there. Some like mine, like this. Alright. These kits are a little bit too much. You see, respawn anchor, end crystals, punch 2 bows, a bunch of netherite, an extra netherite helmet just for the sake of it, enchanted golden apples, strength, everything. Alright. That is, some of those are not easy. Something a lot like this. This guy really wants to be, oh my god. This guy really wants to be Technoblade or something, man. This is a horrible kit in the way that he is bad at aiming. This guy's not very good. It's got piercing multi-shot arrows. Those are not a thing in vanilla. Alright, I would not recommend doing them. And you see me just strafing around him. You can see him, like, this guy really wants to learn if I like Technoblade like he does in Dream SMP. But it's kind of shielding against that doesn't do anything. I don't know if it decreases the amount of damage for piercing. It might. Now, if you see me right click while my shield's disabled, then you will realize that it is definitely because, well, it just starts swinging. This guy's a lot more mobility than me, but I am definitely a lot tankier than him at the moment. So I'm just hit him over and over and again. Now in these fights of enchanted golden apples, I hate those kind of kits. Of course, there are definitely kits like these. That is really just people. He's letting me do this. Okay. Why must you do this to me? I was organizing my gear. And of course. That was piercing arrows. I'm not gonna lie. There are people like this who do all this kind of thing, all of this stuff, and just make it really hard. You don't know what you'll be using or what you'll do. So can't type this limit. No idea. Right. Like that. Oh my god, this guy is so annoying. Yep, there will be kits like those. Alright, so it is definitely very good to create your own kit. And create your own kit sometimes. Now, these kits, like you practicing this is really just sort of random outlier, like those are just fun kits, right? They're not really good for learning anything. It's like those cobblestone or cobweb lava, but you always be sure to expect that, because people can be fast with that sometimes, and you can practice that, but that won't win you in a regular fight if you don't have the resources. If you enjoyed, or you think this video helped out or something, let me know in the comments below. Or if you want me to like make another video or something, have any questions, want to work on, or inform people a little bit more about a specific section of PvP, that's helpful, because I only covered on the pretty basics of it, but like bare essentials, like the ones you want, basically part of the game that you want to know. Alright, so be sure to let me know, leave a like if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you want to see more content like that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll see you next time.